Hey folks, welcome back to BenOrBreak. I'm your host Ben, and our man Grim Dan is looking down that hill. Come here. We still got to replace that helmet with something a little less flashy, but we're working on it. All right, probably going to be a short stream today. Mostly I'm testing whether Restream is working. I'm using that to stream simultaneously to YouTube and Twitch, so whichever of those you're watching on, hello, welcome. And here we go, Grim Dan. The game is Grim Dawn. Our current quest is to go through the Blood Grove and deal with the Chthonian cultists there. Our build is a Fire Strike Purifier. Use 2 guns, shoot things. It's a bit of a brain dead build as far as this game goes, but that's fine by me. I need to remember to put on my toggled buffs. I always forget to do that at the beginning of the game. Okay, let's see here. That's our Aura, Censure, Vindictive Flame, etc. Once you turn them on, they stay on until you turn them off. But that has to be done every time you boot into the game. Let's see what these Chthonians are up to. So we're looking for the Rune Stone of Mogdragon and a Shrine of Mogdragon, which we are to restore. Oh, Timon's chosen. We're friends with them. They like shooting fire at stuff too, apparently. So, great fit for our man Grim Dan. We also need to kill Bolvar the Bloodbinder and clear out Guyver's Mill. Assume all those objectives are here in the Blood Grove. Actually, I'm not so sure about the shrine, but at least the last 2. Are there folks up here? Here so. Nathaniel Thorn, that rings a bell. Did we encounter your farm earlier? Stay back, we've got ourselves a taken to burn. Oh, they do. Someone's up there on a stake. What's going on here? We caught this taken trying to cast some ethereal magic. Was probably planning on corrupting the whole area with her wicked aether fire. So we tied her up and figured we'd give her a little fire of our own. Only sure way to be rid of this taint. Fire does solve a lot of problems. Let's just make sure this is a taken first, because I got taken at one point, and I'm glad I didn't get hanged. Yeah, we're going to see about this lady, Yellow Hat. Welcome to the stream. Here to gloat over Nathaniel's prize. Want to look me in the eye before you light the torch? Suppose it's a waste of breath to tell you that I'm not a taken. It's true, she doesn't sound like a taken. But why do they think that? These peasants see aether fire and immediately think it must be an ethereal's doing. Arcanists have been wielding the aether for centuries, but nowadays you might as well tie your own noose if you're a practitioner of the arcane. Not wrong, I mean... There is an apocalypse that happened because of wizard meddling, presumably. How do I know you're telling the truth? Ralia stares at you, her eyes piercing through you. Perhaps because you, of all people, should know better than to accuse people of being taken. Okay, hang on, she knows something. I'll talk to them. Well, what are you waiting for? The taken needs to burn. I'm not convinced she's taken. What do you mean? Just look at her. Ethereal if I ever saw one. We saw her casting wicked ethereal magic. There's no doubt. I need to find out what she knows. There's no proof. Ah, I see it now. She's bewitched you with her powers. You're just as good as a taken. Boys, looks like we got ourselves another... Oh, okay. Forget it. Sorry, Nathaniel. But if you're that quick to pick up your guns... Oh, they even put in a little animation for her getting down. Most of the time the characters just kind of stand there in this game. I hate to admit, for a while there I thought I was good as dead. Thank you for my freedom. You were saying something. A little trick I picked up. You should work on that, blocking your thoughts. Not all mind readers are as benevolent as I am. I don't know how many thoughts Grimdan has to block, but he's not exactly abundant with them. Nevertheless, you're not taken either, though the after effects on your mind are astonishing. It's as if the ethereal was rearranging your brain. How? Hard to say. Perhaps you should ask the one that did this to you. Right. Well, they must have seen me working the cauldron, saw some aether glow, and jumped to their own crazy conclusions. They were on me before I could cast a single spell. I may have access to powers beyond most men, but I am no ethereal. Take this. It's a paltry gift, but the least I could offer my savior. I will not forget this kindness. I still have mixed feelings about this whole incident. But I'll take the XP. And Witch's Effigy, rare offhand. We'll keep that as a trophy, but Grimdan doesn't use offhands. The gods gave him 2 hands, and he puts a pistol in both of them. More Kaiman's chosen. Manticores? I'm not expecting them here. We encounter them in the Pine Barrens, the south of here. It's a pretty different area. I wouldn't have expected them. Cultists? All right. That way is it blocked? Guess not. Our call, the Black Heart, was not black, kind of a red color. Okay. So hopefully the stream's stable. Again, this is first time trying restream service. You stream simultaneously to YouTube and Twitch. If you all saw the channel update video on the YouTube, mostly doing this because various changes since August. I don't have time to sit down and edit video strictly for YouTube. So I'm trying to at least get the streams there. Love if y'all show up. Happy to have you here. Good to hear, Yellow Hat. Sometimes my game here stutters just a tiny bit in areas with a lot of trees, I've noticed. It did this on the Burwitch outskirts, but nothing hopefully noticeable on stream. Don't like backtracking, but so I have the minor goal of exploring all areas. Well, so far we've seen a lot, not a lot of blood, but a lot of grove. What is this? Chthonic Rift. Well, time for an adventure. Let's go poke it. This does not look encouraging. We are in the Ashen Wastes. Here is an obsidian shard. Okay. This is Dangerous Domain. Our modifier reduces our physical damage but increases our casting speed. That hurts us a bit. We don't deal much physical damage, but we don't really use our casting speed. What was the final element? Oh, skill cooldown reduction. Not using a ton of cooldown skills either. Mostly just an auto attack build. Spam Fire Strike. Oh, here's some monsters. Oh, we have our Silver Core Bolt's power. Does extra damage versus Chthonians. I should remember to be firing that off. Let's see here. What else do we have? We have our Inquisitor Seal, of course. We have a Word of Renewal for a little bit of health gain. And Burning Rift is our movement augment. I need to remember to use that too. I think we just got it last time. Thing here. This used to be a house. So I'm not exactly sure where we are, but there were once people here. We're not in hell or something. Presumably. Charlothal the Shielded. Blueprint Shrapnel Gun. Unfortunately, it's a two-handed. We'll learn the blueprint anyway, but what we want are one-handed ranged weapons. Grimdan was liking the sound of shrapnel gun. Note to self. It's not always the best idea to go casting yourself into portals. Oops, there we go. Those void parasites look a little funny. A bit like some character from a children's TV show, except Lovecraftian. I guess I thought that was their eye up close, but when I zoom in, it's a mouth. It's a little bit more scary. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if our silver core bolts do a ton, but Inquisitor Seal does. Things are big and slow. Are these supposed to be like human, spines of some kind? Yep. Ashen Waste. What is the Ashen Waste? Is this like a plane of hell or a plane of the void, I suppose? So there's a burned down house there. Oh, treasure chest. Nothing really worth grabbing. Suppose we'll eventually find a way out or back. Oh, here come the big ones. Try that silver core bolts. Okay, that did some damage. Yeah, it's a problem for them if they're that slow. They do have a ranged attack of some kind, but if they can't close the distance quickly, they're kind of dead. Oh, I need to remember to level up too. Where were we? Where were we? Not sure I remember. I think we have that maxed. I think we have that maxed. Well, let's definitely 1-point blast shield. Yellow Hat says, Grimdan's Adventure is coming to a children's TV station near me. I hope, well, I don't know. I don't have kids. Maybe they'd like it if I did. Oh, who's that? Renadar the Great Maw. No, Ragnadar the Great Maw. Oh, you can deal some damage, can't you? This one's fast. Looks like we're almost there. So let's just pop down the seal just to be safe and finish that off. Okay. Shade leather leggings, epic pants. I wish I had some epic pants in my life. One-handed ranged weapon, but no good for us. Ravnadar's Maw is a two-handed ranged weapon. Found a lot of two-handed ranged weapons. Session. But of course we want the one-handed ones. Okay, doing alright. I'm getting a little tired of the scenery, to be honest. Ash, ash, and more ash. Oh, but here's a quest objective. The Runed Stone of Mog Trogan. I was starting to wonder if we're, quote, supposed to be here. Obsidian Bulwark, okay. Who's that? Maglugal the Defender, okay. Well, we can do some defending of our own, get that Inquisitor seal down, and they were not immune to freezing, so did not take long. Polygon of Void Fire, let's see here. It's just a mix of different damage types and a bonus to Thermite Mine. I think we do want to be unlocking Thermite Mine soon. Oh, this is quite the crowd of monsters. Okay, yeah, Silver Core Bolts do some pretty good damage. Okay, noted. Looks like that's water. But it's hard to tell with this darkness. It's very dark. Oh, those are corpses. We're good. Still have not found our way back. Okay, we are here in the Ashen Waste. What did I miss, folks? Not exactly sure where we spawned in. So the Runed Stone was over here. I guess we'll check back there first. Did I forget something I should be able to click on? Yes, I think we found it around here. It looks like we didn't quite look at this far corner, but I don't think there'll be anything here. Oh, here's a portal. Let's see where that gets us. I'm not sure if we'll come back in the same place. I think we did come back in the same place. That's good. All right. Well, we journeyed to the, I guess, the Void and back. It's new for Grimdan. Not really sure why the cultists are all excited about Chthonians in the Void. Didn't seem like a very nice place to me. Okay, we already restored that shrine. It's a pretty big area. We'll just keep going across it. Make sure we're finding all the goodies. That's the holding area we found last time. I think we freed some prisoners from it. Sorry, it's been over a month since we played this now. Sorry for the delay. Once again, I put an update video on the YouTube. Little Hat speculates that chaos feels like their home. You think the chthonic cultists are products of bad families? Because I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, we've got a totem here. Forsaken void-touched totem. Now, silver core bolts, put that right down. Hey. Fire damage, gauntlets. 10% chance on, nope, not as good as what we have. Empowered astral leggings. What we have isn't great, but better than that, I think. One-handed ranged, but it does cold damage. Blueprint Oldajax. Two-handed ranged weapon. Again. Okay. Promising. No. The elemental damage bonus is good, but nothing else really. Okay. I loot the bodies. Okay, hopefully we get to an end to this area soon. I've had enough of trees and blood for this evening. Dead end in a German Yemen's pack. At least it looks like a dead end. I do see another area up there, but I don't think we can... Yeah. Head off the path. Going this way. It's Grim Dan, waltzing right into your camp. Oh, Kaiman's chosen. Oh, they're fighting Death's Vigil. Yeah, they're hostile to me. Okay, well, our fight is not really with you, Death's Vigil, but if you're going to attack me, then yeah, I'm going to fight back. But why don't we save it for the Chthonians? Plenty of those. Maybe at heart, Grim Dan just wishes everyone could be friends. Okay, there's the portal we already went in. Keep going up this way. Morton's Claim. Oh, spiders. Why does it have to be spiders? Let's see what Morton's Claim is. Looks like a regular old spider nest. Ruined house. These cocooned bodies? Yep. There's a hole in the ground. Is this Morton? No, it's not. It's Mila Finnegan. Oops, didn't mean to walk past you. Hello there, stranger. You don't have the look of a cultist about you. You don't... I don't? I don't know, these robes are pretty, mystical. What brings such a well-armed adventurer way out here into the middle of nowhere? I'm here to stop the cult of Cthon. What a noble and foolhardy pursuit. After the Grim Dawn stranded me out here, I claimed this cave as my home, but nature, it seems, has decreed that I die out here instead. An avalanche collapsed the entrance not a day ago. All of my food and belongings are inside. Inside this rock pile? You truly are a godsend, stranger. We'll need some dynamite in order to clear the way. Don't suppose you have any? Dynamite's my middle name. Grim Dynamite Dan. No, it's not. Not. Perhaps one of the mines may have some, or the nearby quarry. There's a nearby quarry, okay. If you bring me some, we can clear the rocks and I can retrieve my belongings. Perhaps there's something among them that you could find acceptable as compensation for your aid. I love my dynamite, but we'll see what we have. Ah, yes, that will do. Aren't you the resourceful type? Here you go. Stand back now. Alright, let's see if we're being lured to our death. The Bone Pit. That is not exactly a promising name. Have we been bamboozled? We've been tricked? Is this a witch? More importantly, these are skulls on the floor. Myla Finnegan, what are you doing in here? I must apologize for the ruse, but alas, I cannot travel very far from my tomb. Okay, yep, we've been tricked. You may die knowing that I will savor you as I drain the life from your breath. Picked the wrong prey this time. I have haunted this forest for centuries, sapping unsuspecting fools such as yourself off their precious vitality. What's her vitality resistance? I'll have to check. My cave and seal off time and again, but somehow it is always uncovered again, thanks to naive dupes like yourself, or the greedy prospectors who visited me last. What hope do you have against me? Only one way to find out. Wraith of Sorrows. Well, that Wraith is probably in some sorrow about, picking that fight. Let's see here. Vitality resistance, 71%, so we're not capped out, but, nice try, Myla Finnegan. Is there a way to get in there? Not that I see. Yeah, I keep thinking some of these are paths leading out, but, don't care about any of that. This loot was pretty terrible. I guess we got some XP for it. Okay, well, it was good to have a little side quest to break up the Blood Grove. Okay, we can just head up here. Oh, there's an ether crystal. A bit more familiar. We do actually need all the ether crystals we can find. These are quite a bit crafting. Dangerous domain. So we could venture in there. Let's hang on and finish the Blood Grove before we wade through Aether Fire. Kill the non-believer, they say. Yellow Hat says, my quest list looked so small, it's nice. Yes, I think last time I streamed we had, I made a concentrated effort to get that down. Got a lot of side quests after, well, helping Homestead. Okay, Rift. Okay. I think we'll call that our checkpoint. So we have this little area of... Oh, I'll see if there's anything in here. Just to make sure the area is explored. And then we'll probably call this good for tonight. What is this? Rotting corpse? Don't mind if I do. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay, looks good. We got our rift, though. Okay, We made some progress, found that rune stone. Now we just have to find the shrine and the spirit of Mogdragon. Got 2 people to kill. Got to clear out Guyver's Mill. But we survived the void. Alright, hope this... It sounded like the stream was stable enough. I'll review that when I get off, and hopefully this works well for the future. Thanks y'all for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And hope to see you all next week. I'll try to keep this in its normally scheduled slot.